let's bring it back local and turn to an event happening this weekend at South Park Mall in Moline. This Saturday is the 10th annual Black Business Expo. It's put on by the QC Empowerment Network, and there's going to be all sorts of vendors there this weekend. Here to talk about it is QC Empowerment Network COO Tracy Singleton. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
10 years. How are you feeling about that?
We didn't even realize it had been 10 years. Sometimes when you're just caught up in the work, those are things that don't really are top of mind. But once we did, we were like, wow, we've been doing this for 10 years, like a whole decade. So we're very excited that we've been able to sustain this, that the businesses have been able to sustain it, that it continues to grow.
So let's go back 10 years. How did this first come about?
Well, as the QC Empowerment Network, we came together as a community and identified some areas that maybe there were some challenges in, but we didn't want to duplicate services or step on toes. We just wanted to support the people that were already doing that work, but we noticed nothing was being done for the Black businesses. And so that's when we decided we'll do an expo. And throughout the year, we do lunch and learns, we do our open air markets, we have Juneteenth. So we create opportunities for the businesses to be able to come out. But this is our flagship event.
And you were telling me earlier, it's not like businesses that you might typically think of. A lot of these vendors aren't brick and mortar stores.
Right. They're not brick and mortar. They don't have a storefront per se, but they're still a business. And so what the expo does and the other events throughout the year is give them an opportunity to let the community become aware of who they are and what they offer as a business.
So how have you seen this grow over the last few years, both the vendors and the visitors?
I would say for the vendors, obviously we went from a very small number of less than 20 to consistently the past few years having over 50 vendors that are out there and showcasing what they offer. As far as the community, that grows every year as well. We do try to add different elements each year to bring out more of the community who may want to find out about their health or see some entertainment, but also support the businesses. So for me, the most exciting part is the networking that happens between the businesses, because we're all very busy, everyone's doing their thing. So this is a day that they can see what other businesses are doing and maybe figure out a way to collaborate.
And I think it's so cool to point out, you started with like 15, 20 vendors, and now this year you have 60?
Yeah. And it's all different types of businesses. And the main thing for us is to let the community know that, yes, these are Black-owned businesses, but they don't just have a Black consumer.
Yeah.
They're just a business that happens to be owned by a Black person, right? So putting it out there, realtors, insurance, caterers, bakers, like they just want you to make an informed decision when you say, I shop with the best, because this is an opportunity for you to experience everyone that's out there.
Okay, you just listed some of them off, but who else is going to be there this weekend?
We have a lot of authors this year, so people are out there selling their books. We have a lot of different caterers, desserts, sweet treats. We have someone that sells medical scrubs that's out there, which is a huge need, you know. We do have this one gentleman that comes in town every year selling his clothing brand. So there's a little bit of everything for everyone, that anything you think you need, you're going to be able to see there.
It's cool too that you've had so many vendors say that they either just launched their business or really got a huge head start from this expo. How have you seen people go on to do, you know, bigger and better things after this?
We have seen people move into brick and mortars. We have seen businesses end up in local grocery stores or hotels. We see this all the time. So I guess it's not surprising to us, because this is what we expect to happen. This is why we do it. It's to help businesses gain that exposure so that they can grow as a business.
And when it's so darn cold outside, why not spend the day in South Park Mall?
Exactly. South Park has been a blessing for us. The first few years, we were kind of playing around on where we could go, and we would do surveys, and parking was always a huge thing. And so at the mall, we have the space, we have the parking, and the good thing is that we do have people who are intentionally coming to attend the expo, but then you also have that cross-traffic from people who are at the mall that see it, like, oh, what's going on over there? And now they have a new favorite business.
I love it. And even more vendors to go see this year.
Right, exactly.
Tracy, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you.
For you guys at home, one more time, QC Black Business Expo happening this Saturday at South Park Mall in Moline, and we got all the times and details on WQAD.com underneath the As Seen on TV tab.